You know, your body has this incredible rhythm, and once a month, it sends out a very specific, almost secret message. Today, we're going to crack the code. We're diving deep into the 5 clearest signs that tell you when ovulation is happening.
So, here's the big question. Can you read it? Because this isn't just random trivia. Learning to understand this signal from your body can be a total game changer, especially for anyone out there who's hoping to start a family.
And that's where conception comes in. Let's be really clear here. Without an egg being released, which is exactly what ovulation is, pregnancy just can't happen. It is the starting point for everything. So learning to spot these signs isn't just interesting, it's absolutely essential knowledge.
All right, so where do we start this investigation? Well, our first clue often shows up when you least expect it. It's a sudden, very specific kind of pain.
A lot of women feel this, but just brush it off, not really knowing what it is. It's a really distinct feeling. A slight, maybe even sharp, almost needle-like pain on one side of your lower abdomen. There's even a German word for it, Mittelschmerz, which literally just means middle pain.
And this clue, it's super specific. This pain usually pops up right in the middle of your cycle. We're talking day 13, 14, or 15. For some, it might even come with a little bit of light spotting. It's a physical heads up that the cervix is softening and opening up just a bit, getting ready for potential conception. And get this, it's not rare at all. Something like 70% of women experience it. It's one of the most direct messages your body can send.
Okay, let's move on to our second clue. Now this one's a little more subtle. It's going to require a bit of detective work on your part. We're talking about a rise in heat.
So, to catch this clue, you need to know about your basal body temperature, or BBT for short. All this is your body's lowest temperature when you're completely at rest. Think of it as your body's baseline temp when it's totally chilled out.
So here's the deal. Right after ovulation, your BBT goes up. Not by a lot, but by a noticeable 1 to 1.5 degrees. Why? It's all thanks to a surge in the hormone progesterone, which gets released right after the egg. This hormone basically turns up your internal thermostat. It's a tiny change, but it's a super reliable sign that ovulation just happened.
And you know what? Tracking this is way easier than it sounds. You just need a digital thermometer. The key is to be consistent. Measure your temperature every single morning, right around the same time, and, this is the most important part, do it before you even think about getting out of bed. No talking, no sipping water, nothing. Just jot down the number each day and you'll see that temperature shift plain as day.
All right, on to clue number 3. This is another physical feeling, one that's probably familiar to a lot of you, but you might not have connected the dots to ovulation. We're talking about breast tenderness.
So, after the egg makes its grand exit, your body gets this big hormonal rush. A surge in something called luteinizing hormone, or LH, gives the egg the green light, and that in turn boosts progesterone. It's like a chemical domino effect, and one of the main side effects is that feeling of soreness or tenderness in your breasts. It's your body reacting to its own incredible chemistry.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's just pause right here, because there's a huge question that always comes up. Do these signs, the pain, the heat, the tenderness, do they only happen to married women? Let's tackle that head on.
And the answer is a huge, resounding no. Ovulation is a completely natural, fundamental part of biology. It happens in all healthy women once they hit puberty, whether they're married or not. These signs are simply the body's way of showing it's fertile. Pregnancy can only happen if intercourse occurs during that window. The signs themselves, they're universal. Period.
Okay, now for the grand finale. I've saved the last 2 clues for the end because, honestly, for a lot of people, these are the absolute clearest, most powerful signs of them all.
This might just be the most powerful signal of all. See, throughout your cycle, your cervical discharge changes. On most days, it might be kind of cloudy or sticky, but right around ovulation, during your most fertile days, it does this incredible transformation. It becomes clear, slippery, and super stretchy. A lot of people say it's just like raw egg white.
So when you see that specific jelly-like discharge, your body is practically shouting at you. It's sending its loudest, clearest signal that your cervix is open and you are in your peak fertility window. This is prime time for conception, and it usually lasts for about the next 48 hours.
And that brings us to our 5th and final clue. This one is also driven by that big spike in the LH hormone we talked about. It often causes a really noticeable increase in libido, that is, the desire for intimacy. And this is not just random. It's a brilliant, deeply wired biological system. You could call it nature's perfect plan to help continue the family line.
So there you have it. We've cracked the code on all 5 clues: the pain, the heat, the tenderness, the discharge, and the desire. But what does this all really mean? What's the big takeaway here?
It really comes down to this. It is nature's beautiful, intricate system for the continuation of life itself. These signs aren't just a random checklist of symptoms, they're part of an incredible, intelligent design.
And at the end of the day, understanding these signs is all about empowerment. It puts the power right back into your hands. It's an amazing tool, whether you're planning a family or you just want to feel more connected to your own body's rhythms. This isn't just data on a chart, it's real wisdom.
So, I'll leave you with this. You now have the key to decode your body's monthly secret. You can officially read the message it's sending you. The only question left is, what are you going to do with it?